that's when you get the best weather and the most visitors and worshipers to Jerusalem. The city is packed, and the electric buzz has been started by this upper room thing. Can you imagine 120 people all of a sudden breaking out in different language, speaking to the people all about the same thing? In English, they probably said, Christ is risen. Truly, he is risen. In Rastafarian, they may have said, Cristo ha oprisen, Sianum ha oprisen Petru. In Danish, Christer openstanden, Seidenlig el openstanden. In French, Christ es resete, il verne resete. In Italian, Cristo risorto, veramente risorto. In Spanish, Cristo ha resurrectado, el verdad ha resurrectado. In Russian, Cristo in different language, they spoke the word that Christ is risen. In Albania, Christe Galileo, Galileo. In Filipino, si Cristo alubaye, si Ainea alubaye. In Hawaii, Uaile, O Cristo, Uaile, no Ele. In the Eskimo, Christe, in Japanese,
go ahead, man.
In Hebrew, in Egyptian, from the top of the side, in Klingon, verse 7. Aren't all these who are speaking Galilean, aren't all these people from the west side, these ignorant people coming to tell us about it, soon come and say, how do they know how to talk to us? How do they know how to speak our language? Verse 8, then how is it that each of us heard them in our own native tongue? So how are these ignorant men and women speaking to us? How is it that these uneducated, low-rated people, we don't even go visit them, so how can they come to us and tell us about this saying? Verse 14, then Peter, who just a book over, decided that he didn't know this Jesus that he's now preaching about. Peter